In 1967, Lieutenant JG, or junior grade, Ron Yeaw made the first of 3 deployments to Vietnam as a member of a SEAL platoon.
As the first SEALs ever deployed into combat, we wrote the playbook for SEAL operations. Each SEAL platoon conducted between 60 and 100 operations during its 6-month deployment.
During Captain Yeaw's career, he was awarded a total of 45 medals and decorations, including the Superior Service Medal, the Navy Legion of Merit, 9 medals with the V indicating valor in combat, 4 Bronze Stars, and the Purple Heart. It was his honor to lead these men into the darkest corners of the world, being asked to do what no one else could accomplish. When things go bump in the night, it is part of SEAL Team 6's job to bump back.
Thank you, Dr. Walker, for inviting me to speak and for allowing me to attend the 2017 DHA's IT conference. I've seen some amazing technology around here and heard people speak about even greater technology to come. The technology is incredible, but I'm here to remind you that there will be a time when your medics and corpsmen have no technology, and they will have to survive and save lives using only what's up here. Right now, over 149,000 soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines are deployed outside the United States in 142 countries. And many of those are in areas where we do not have clear air superiority. Soldiers in austere environments, cut off, with no technology and limited communications. Welcome to my world. What was special is becoming conventional. What was the exception is becoming the rule. But how do you scale that capability when the answer is not in your BlackBerry? How do we integrate traditional special operation low technology survivable techniques into modern multi-domain conventional warfare? It's time to go back to the future. Here's a photo of me in Vietnam in 1969. Notice the bandana. Do you know why I wore that? It was more than keeping the moonlight from reflecting off my head or protection from the low-lying mangrove swamps. It was a tourniquet, a sling, gauze. It secured battle dressings. And when we had prisoners, it served as a blindfold, a gag, and wrist restraints. We need to embrace every opportunity to teach medics and corpsmen how to think critically, to innovate, to adapt, to survive. Again, the #1 tool is right here. As you just saw in the video, I was involved in an operation in which my 14-man SEAL platoon was surrounded by between 500 and 600 North Vietnamese. We overcame, we adapted, and I'm proud to say that all 14 of us survived. The same could not be said for over 135 of the North Vietnamese. But I should not be alive today. During that combat, I took the full force of a fragmentation hand grenade at a distance of about 3 feet. And I'll tell you, those medics at the MASH unit who saved my life did not have a fraction of the technology around us today. They adapted. They used cognitive reasoning and critical thinking, and in the end, they used an ice cream scoop to curve out concentrations of fragmentation debris from my body. Leaders of military medicine, you need to realize that we are moving into a new space. We do not have the luxury of immediate medevac capability to fall back on. We need to focus on increasing capabilities of these soldiers, to focus on core survival skills, to shoot, move, communicate, and medicate. We went into the field with Band-Aids, battle dressings, morphine injections, and serum albumin. Bandages and injections kept us going, but the brain kept us alive. Learning to scan the environment and always determining, what can I adapt? Medics and corpsmen today need to learn how to operate outside the handbook. Every soldier, sailor, airman, and Marine who these medics and corpsmen save in combat will go on to have full lives because of their actions. And they will have children who will have full lives. On March 13, 1968, I survived the unsurvivability because of military medicine. And I'm able to speak to you today.
Okay, bring it back here. Remember to stop the bleeding.
Because of military medicine. And furthermore, at 10:45 this morning in this very room, you will have an opportunity to see a presentation from my son about virtual health in the battlefield because of military medicine. Keep challenging the operational envelope and never forget who you really are. Proud and professional warriors. In closing, God bless you, Dr. Walker, for all that you have done as you lead Army medicine into the future. And God bless you, the men and women of the military medical community, as you work to save the lives of our military forces. As the SEALs would put it, Dr. Walker, men and women of the military medical community,